Does your listing contain backend keywords? If not, you should definitely change this. Backend keywords can not only drive a huge amount of traffic, but also helps to index faster and boost organic ranking. In this video, you will learn how to find the best performing backend keywords using ZonGuru tools.
Did you know that one of the key secret factors for your Amazon listings to get better readability, indexing for Amazon SEO, and ultimately sales conversion is enhancing your Amazon backend search terms? Hi, my name is Nikki from Orange Click, and today I'm going to show you how to do backend keyword research to help your Amazon listing to help boost your BSR, improve your sales, and cast a wider reach on other relevant target customers using Keyword Spotlight from ZonGuru tools. ZonGuru is an all-in-one data-centric tool that can help accelerate the growth of your Amazon FBA business. It has strategies and field-tested tools which were made by Amazon sellers for sellers. It has tools that let you find your next profitable niche product, tool listing optimization, and competitive sales by. For today's video, we will be using the tool that only ZonGuru provides, which is extracting the backend search term of your competitors' listings, and use it to your advantage and get ahead with rankings. What is backend search term? Backend keywords are keywords that are hidden and that only Amazon sellers have access to. Even though Amazon customers can't see these keywords, they are a way to tell Amazon's algorithm that a specific keyword is relevant to your listing. This is a way for sellers to select keywords they could not directly target on their product page. Including these relevant similar keywords to the backend will still enable your page to rank for them. Some beginner Amazon sellers make the mistake of stuffing their product descriptions and titles with the most competitive keywords, hoping to attract as many visitors as possible. Amazon customers are intelligent enough to see right through this strategy and hate it, to be honest. Stuffing your keywords to your listings isn't attractive. It isn't enticing at all to the customers as it turns into a gibberish set of keywords. Amazon backend keywords allow sellers to include all their targets without cluttering their listings, optimizing their ACoS on Amazon while maintaining a professional voice in the listing. What is the difference between front-end and back-end search term? Search terms are what the customer types in the search bar when looking for a product. Front-end keywords are the ones we see in the product title, description, and bullet points. Amazon matches customer search terms to your keywords when deciding whether to show your ad, and that includes the back-end search terms, which is equally important even though it is not visibly written in your product listing. What will happen when you properly optimize the back end of your product listing? When you know which keywords to choose to include in your back-end search terms, your listings will have a higher chance of getting picked up by Amazon's A10 algorithm. Choosing the right keywords also opens more chances to get indexed and backed by conversions in sales. It will also help improve your product's BSR or best seller rank in the long run. So these are the tips to properly add the right keywords to your search terms. Number 1, keep it under 250 bytes, which means it should not be over 249 bytes. Spaces don't count as bytes, so you don't need to worry about that. Avoid duplicating words that are already in other attributes such as product title, description, and bullet points. You can use synonyms that is relevant to your product. Avoid including brand names, UPCs, and ASINs that are not yours in the first place. Play by Amazon's playbook rules, or else one of those brands will catch you off breaching Amazon TOS and will ban your listings for life. Or worse, ban your brand or storefront instead. Make sure to update yourself of the new terms of service every month to not miss out on important update. And last one, stop words such as a, an, and, by, for, the are out of the window. As what I mentioned earlier, readability is not of importance in filling up search terms. So you just have to include those words, those keywords that you know that can bring relevant traffic to your listings. And how do we do that? How do we do or uncover those back-end keyword search terms that our competitor are currently using? One of the best software in the Amazon space right now is the ZonGuru. And one of its tools, which is Keyword Spotlight, will really help us discover or spy on our competitors' listings and be able to uncover the search terms that they are also using to get more visibility to the right customers. So how do we do that? So let us go now to the ZonGuru dashboard, and you will be able to see here in the listing optimization, the keyword spotlight tool. So in this tool, we will be able to pull out the keywords that the competitors are using on their listing. It will be broken down into bullets, search terms, and subject matter. So what we are after here right now is the search terms that they are using on their listing. In my experience, I haven't seen any tool that pulls out the search terms, which are, by the way, invisible to the other customers. Only the seller who owns the listing owns privy to this information. So now ZonGuru is able to pull out and do that for us. So what we will do here is to enter a product ASIN. For example, this is my product, which is a pizza cutter wheel. And what I would do is to look for my competitors. And so what I will do next is to type or copy this keyword that I'm using in my listing. And I will type it here on the search bar. Then I will be able to see my top competitors, which are those that look similar to my product and also the ones that are showing in the first page of the results page. And so I would open those and look for the ASINs. One by one, I'm going to copy the ASINs of my competitor and add that here on the keyword spotlight. So for example, for my own listing, I have seen here that I am using the home accessories. So look at the difference here. Search terms really help us to declutter our title and make it more readable to the customers. It looks professional and it really makes sense when you read it. So in search terms, the readability is not of importance here. That's why you will see some of the keywords here that doesn't really make sense. But by separating it with spaces, you can see that some of the keyword phrases will make sense and is relevant to the listing. Amazon sellers have tried it, and I hope you can too. You can try it for free for 14 days and check the link in the description of this video and save a whole lot more, up to 20% off any lifetime plan when you sign up using our link below. So for here, they use home accessory stuff, cool gadgets, tools, utensils, housewarming gifts, cooking items, chef rocker commercial, cover, because this pizza wheel has a cover, industrial knife, so they're targeting these words as well. All right, making, kit, stone, oven. So these are the keywords that will trigger the Amazon algorithm to show this product when somebody is typing the keywords oven restaurant or restaurant supplies. So another interesting word here is cortador de. So cortador de is another synonym or a Spanish translation of cutter off. So interestingly, they included this word on their search term because it really does pack a lot of search volume. They also included wedding here, dishwasher, scissors, safe, and ergonomic. So moving on to my competitors, what I will look out in my competitors' case is to see if they are also using the same keywords that I'm using, or better, they are using new keywords that I didn't know that are relevant to my listing, and I will be able to try that and test as well and see if those keywords will add more traffic and visibility for my listing. So as we examine here, they use pizza cutters. So they didn't exactly add the plurals, but this is an entirely different keyword phrase, and this one as well. So gadgets are here as well. Gifts, so it's a thing to include gifts. And rocker, I've seen this too. Accessories, guard. All right, so look at here. So they targeted the brand Kitchi, which is, let's say, my brand right now. So it's really up to me to determine if this is a breach of terms of service, or I will let it pass. So one thing that we are going to do with doing back-end search terms is to do brand offense and brand defense as well. In this case, if you want to defend, you will be putting your own brand name here. For the offense, what you will do is to be able to pinpoint which of those competitors are misleading or using your brand name to share the traffic from your loyal customers to their listing. So that is another way for you to capitalize on doing back-end search terms. So another competitor here, they also use the brand name, and they also use Cortador de, another brand name, which is OXO, and USA. It can mean the marketplace or simply the location that they want to target people. Pampered Chef is another brand. So again, these words may seem gibberish or doesn't make sense to you, but trying to mix and match and add some of these keywords on your listing from time to time and testing it and trying to see if these will really help in a way get your product to rank on those keywords, then it would also mean another way for your product to gain more eyes and conversion. So let's move on to another product, which is a two-tone memory foam sleeper. And so again, I chose this brand as my product, the Rock Dove Men's Original Two-Tone Memory Foam Sleeper. Then what I will do next is to discover my top competitors, and I will type those keywords here, and I will select those top competitors that has the highest rating here and the ones that are included in the top half of the search page. And so these are the competitors that I saw, and what I would do next is to Izod is a well-known brand. So let's see what this brand is currently doing with its listing in terms of the back-end search term. So before that, I'm doing my own back-end search term research. So what I did was to copy my own ASIN and let ZonGuru pull out the search terms from this listing or from this ASIN. So as you can see here, another way for your product title to be making more sense and to be less crowded, those excess high search volume keywords that you cannot include in your bullets, product description, and your title, you can always add them here to your search terms. So if it means to add flat, fluffy, fun, snug, light, fuzzy, and all those synonym words that will quickly describe your product can be added here. So they are also targeting, in this ASIN, you are targeting a specific audience, which is the youth, senior boys. Alright, so this one is sponge. So maybe the texture, non-slip, padded, teenage, house, shoe, college, winter, pantuflas. Alright, so let's move on to the competitors. So for Izod, I did the same. I copied and pasted the ASIN. For Izod, they did not really maximize the maximum bytes that you can use. And so what they only included in their search term are memory foam, men's, memory foam, men house for men, men's two-tone, moccasin, men house men. So these can be very repetitive, and although because of the brand, it already established its integrity and loyalty from its customers. That's why I think not much of a backleg work was done here. But if you were a new brand, which is this Rock Dove, and you want to really be more visible and have more reach to other customers, then you would really add some keywords that will target those audiences that will most likely be interested to buy your product. So moving on to the next one, it's the Hanes Men's Slipper House. Alright, so here again, since Hanes is also a big brand, so they didn't also optimize their search term here. They just put lounge. So this is a missed opportunity in my opinion. This is one of an example where you don't have to put special characters like semicolons to separate your keywords. You can just add spaces and that's enough. So here, we didn't see any competitor ASINs copying or adding the other brand names that they are competing with, which is good. A good thing is that we have seen some targeting for gender, and most likely for this one, they added all pronouns that we can think of when it comes to men. So uncle, father, brother, grandpa, grandfather, boyfriend. So this is another strategy that we can adapt as well. Alright, so if you're a new Amazon seller and just want to know what are some of the keyword strategies that your competitors are currently using on their search terms, then what I would do is go to the Amazon movers and shakers and see which of those products are similar to the product that I am planning to introduce to Amazon. And so I have found this product, which is a Slice, which is the brand, ceramic blade, safety cutter, finger friendly. Cuts Blister Packaging, and it's under the arts and crafts category. And so for me to check what are the search term that this ASIN is using, I would just simply copy the ASIN and then paste it to the keyword spotlight tool of ZonGuru. And true enough, we will be able to see here the keywords that is being used in the title, bullets, search terms, and the subject matter. In this case, they really optimize every attribute that you can maximize, and they were able to fill out the search terms and the subject matter. For the search term, you have a maximum of 249 bytes, and they didn't maximize here, but they were able to add more keywords here on the subject matter, which is for occasions, for spring, summer, and Father's Day. So they are targeting mostly this type of product to Father's Day. And that's another thing for you to learn in order to be able to get more reach and possibly rank for these keywords. And looking at the search terms, you can see that they use unboxing YouTube. You wouldn't have been able to discover this by yourself, that this type of keyword phrase are searchable, and there's a lot of people that are searching using this exact search term. So they also included Slicer, which is the brand name, Carve, Engrave, Westcott, and Acme. So these are all brand names as well. So they are targeting those big brand names that will trigger when somebody is typing these keywords. Amazon will be able to index this product and show this on the first page result. Now, I did the same by looking at my competitors. For example, I took the safety cutter keyword and I copied it here and chose those keywords that are likely to be my main competitors. So I chose 4 here, copied the ASINs, and be able to see what are the search terms that they are using. So they are using safety cutter, and they are still using comma, which is not necessary. Box cutter, package opener, this is also interesting. Coupon cutter. Alright, so I haven't seen this from the ASIN that we just saw a while ago, just unboxing YouTube, Slicer. Then if we will add more of these keywords that this top competitor is also using, then it will add more presence and visibility, and in turn a future sale for this product. So moving on, I also saw this type of safety cutter. Then I see that they did a defense keyword strategy, which is using their own brand name, Pacific Handy Cutter. Alright, so anyone who types Pacific Handy Cutter will specifically be directed to this listing right away. So it is another smart move to get these exact keyword terms to gather those people who are searching for this product straight away to your product listing. Alright, so next is another ASIN. They also use defense keyword strategy, which is using their own brand on their search terms. Alright, so the last one is this one. I pulled up the ASIN. Alright, so here they also included safety cutter, box cutter, micro, and then ceramic blade, retractable, locking blade, warehouse box opener, tool for packages, cardboard box. Another type of keyword phrase that you wouldn't normally know that is relevant and will really drive eyes to your listing is these ones: warehouse box opener and tools for packages, cardboard box. So again, we will be able to see here some keyword strategies that some sellers are choosing to do, which is a defense, and some are using to do an offense, which is targeting those other brand names. Moving on to my last product is the Slushy Cup Maker Squeeze. This is one of the products that I saw from the Movers and Shakers under the kitchen and dining, and this is so famous right now. I was able to find 3 competitors. I did the same. I copied the ASINs, and ZonGuru was able to quickly give me the search term that this ASIN is currently using. So they have here Insta, Slushy Cup Insta, Slushy Maker Frozen Magic Pinch, Slush, travel mugs, tumblers, Even though this doesn't really make sense, then we can certainly try to test out some of the keywords that we have found here and see if in 2 weeks we will be able to see some difference with our conversion rates. Alright, so moving on to the other competitor, we have seen here that they have used TikTok, which is already used here in the title. So this is a duplicate. And then milkshake maker. This is another one we can use. TikTok coffee mug silicone cups. So they're targeting here some occasions: birthday, Christmas gifts, fun stuff for kids, kitchen gadgets. So the last one is this one, and we can see here that they use some new keywords, which is cute stuff, granizado, which is a Spanish term for a slushy, sentimental, Insta. So they are using this Insta. Prime Day, so they are targeting this during the Prime Day. Useful things, TikTok trend items, kids, Christmas gifts, Black Friday deals. Alright, so if you're running ads on a certain Amazon sale, then you can definitely add that here on your search term. For example, this is a perfect example that the seller was able to target it during the Prime Day. So this product will be ranking higher because this product is visible during the Prime Day, as well as Christmas gifts and Black Friday deals 2022. So these are the words that will make your campaigns more effective and has more punch or force, in a way that not only that you were able to make a very good title that is packed with high search volume and relevant keywords, as well as doing a good job in including those keyword phrases that is relevant to the campaign that you are currently promoting. So yeah, this is how easy it is to capture the search terms or discover the search terms of your competitors, and for you to be able to know and discover what are those keywords that you may use and test for your own listing as well. And as well as constantly, you'll be able to do in an update of your search terms and be able to optimize it in a way that it will go hand in hand with your one, Amazon PPC campaigns, to the reach that you're trying to penetrate, another market, another demographic, or another occasion that you're trying to index in or to rank for. And definitely search terms is one of the ways to do it. So today we were able to help you do the back-end keyword search terms by using ZonGuru's Keyword Spotlight. It's so easy that you are just able to copy those competitor ASINs that you know and be able to see right away here and compare those keywords that they are using from their title down to the subject matter and search terms. By now, you will be able to constantly add those keywords that would otherwise will not be included in the front end of your listings. And again, ZonGuru is the only software that gives us the ability to discover or uncover the invisible search terms from our competitors. So I hope that you're able to learn something from doing back-end search terms and how equally important it is to optimize side by side with your front-end keywords. Again, don't forget to watch our other ZonGuru tutorials in this channel. And as always, if you like what you have seen today, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And this has been Nikki from Orange Click Team. Have a good one.
I hope this tutorial will help you to find the best backend keywords for your Amazon product listing. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below and leave a comment in case you have additional questions. And we do have a special offer from ZonGuru, which you will find in the video description below. So check ZonGuru for yourself and try it out. And now I recommend you to watch the whole playlist with more videos where we talk with ZonGuru or about ZonGuru. So you will find different ZonGuru tutorials in this playlist.